Hello, adventurers! Today we are going to take our part 4. We are reaching Waukeens and also trying to clear the tollhouse, find new companions for war, for our adventure, and see what happens. I'm JC, your host. Happy to have you here. I am playing on Tactician, which is the hardest difficulty in the game right now. And I just started playing with a cleric. I'm going war domain here, and not sure if I will multiclass later. I've done a couple of multiclasses already, but cleric is kind of an underestimated race, faction, class. I mean, and yes, we just met Raphael on the sideway, the devil.
Something's wrong.
And let's see what happens here. So in case you experience some glitches and graphics, I'm playing on 4K, like Ultra HD, highest settings, but when I record I have to go to DirectX 11, which comes at the cost of some performance, sometimes without any major reason. So Vulkan is a lot more fluid than DirectX 11.
Stirs in response.
Just want to get unnecessary use of my Lilith powers.
I'm so sorry. It's our brother, True Soul Edwin. He's injured and I wasn't thinking.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert.
I'm still not sure if I should just
you'll never get
leave
back.
the cutscenes open or not, but leave it in the comment how you like it, so I can skip them if they're not major, and also fast dialogue here. So I'm going to make a mix between both until I know what you guys like most.
Your minds intertwine.
Protect them. Mind the true soul. He will. Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now.
Of course he is.
Thank the Absolute. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen.
Yeah, mate, couldn't care less.
Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin. I don't know any druids.
But instead of we managed. I told Edwin not to look in that cave. You! Brenna, kill him!
So they were looking for survivors, and if you happen to tell them that you're a survivor, you will possibly be attacked. So I'm going to use the advantage. It's 19 to opportunity attack, low on dex, and even lower on dex, so I should try to reach him. No, I can't. So let's go here and kill her. Get some good damage here. And I don't want to generate attacks. Like if you see the arrow here, he will attack me or she. So I just move around to make space, but without having her attack me. And now next is Endrick. So Astaron can. I was hoping he would go for one of them. Oh, acid. Interesting. Trying to inflict wounds 50%, 40% chance. So let's go inflict wounds. Here we go. Worked pretty well. I didn't usually I would heal myself and buff myself pre-battle, like with the Shield of Faith, but not for like 2 opponents, which is not really necessary here. I'm going to go here, out of the acid.
Time to strike.
I should be able to kill him, so there's no need to use my disarming attack. Said he. Well, okay, didn't work out as intended, but I can go now without forcing him to attack me because he's dazed.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
I think I will just punish her. I need an 11, I rolled a 9, so I need Guided Strike. Guided Strike is basically something with the warrior domain, so it tells you what you rolled and what you needed. So you can always, like if I had another one who could fight here, I possibly don't use it now, because Astarion can still kill her. But I could go Tennessee to go 3 damage anyway, if Astarion misses with his main weapon. And here's my cleric attack, like warrior priest. Gives an additional attack. And that's enough. I can already loot him. Loot her.
Best be on my way.
I think Astarion is going to kill this guy now. And this is it.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It
Dude, be like what I'm eating next.
limbs move of their own
Damn.
accord. There's something of value, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Yeah, actually I like to embrace it. Oops. Crazy. Yeah, who doesn't like to keep a worm like that in his back pocket?
Things abandon their hosts as soon as they need to. Vile parasites.
Vile Kyle. So yeah, right now I'm looting everything I can because in Tactician you will possibly use a lot more
Have to keep going.
spells and scrolls like you would be in a normal game. I also tend to not do, like, I don't want to rest after every fight, like a long rest at least.
Do you think your kin search for you, Laser?
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion.
So this
I am
here,
one of many, and will not be a burden to my queen. That should more than
short rest is
Owlbear
appropriate.
tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
Let's see what happens here. Now we're gonna go down here.
Selune statue in a stinking cave. Hardly a place of honor.
So this is a guided chest, you cannot lockpick it. So there's another way to open it, if you might have questioned yourself.
That might
Perception is successful, this is the first check you have to pass. If you fail, you can always go with 2, 3, 4 people, and if they fail all, you can still get someone out of your camp and do another check. So Selenite Prayer here. Next check we have to pass. Religion
Prayer
successful.
sheet.
Thanks,
What's
I'm
this symbol on it?
Thanks, I'm a priest. You cannot do it if you fail the religion check, so you would have to read the scroll or prayer with every character until you get positive check on religion. Right now you cannot open it like this. You will have to go into inventory, and this is the stuff I just picked up. Read the prayer, double click it,
It's unlocked. My prayers are answered.
and the seal is unlocked.
You should leave it, or even destroy it if possible.
Yeah. Here we see the true nature of Shadowheart right now already. Don't be ridiculous, but why, I will ask.
This rubbish is an offering to Selune. At
rubbish.
best, it's worthless. At worst, do not trifle with that moon witch or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow.
So persuasion I will try, and I have a proficiency in that because it tend to be useful throughout the game, and my own guidance will be my friend.
Fine.
Yeah, I mean, you could just take it and she will just disagree, but I like to have her agreeing on me, agreeable. Oh, where's the stuff right now? I still have to pick it up. So here's where you find the Moondrop Pendant. It does, actually it's pretty useful when the wearer has 50% hit points or less. You don't provoke opportunity attacks. This is really useful on kind of squishy characters which want to go into melee, especially rogues, or also in early game monks, because if you go into melee and are not a shadow monk, for example, the longer the fight takes, the more you will run out of points to, like, KE points to do something, and eventually you will really benefit from not making them attack you. So you can just sit and run them. That's actually pretty good. So here's an owl. I will go back. So here should have been a potion of speaking with animals. There used to be a potion.
What's next, I wonder?
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Can't give up now.
Potion of flying, potion of speed, potion of fill, animal speaking.
Time to press ahead.
So speak with animals, we're going for that.
Step. Should mind my step.
What's this? Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat. It's a splinter. I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse.
Actually, I try persuasion again. As you see, it's a pretty good proficiency to get. I want to make this sure and get guidance as well. Clear strike. So what we want here
You can go.
is, besides the amulet, which is pretty nice in early game, and also sometimes in situations in the later game, just hit that F5 button. So there are two things here. One is the egg, which can be sold for a decent price, and the other thing is the headless skeleton, which has some kind of good armor for now. But I think once we go close to that, we will have an engage of the old bear. So what we're gonna do right now is I will do my magic weapon because we need the damage. It has 107 out of 118. It seemingly was attacked before. So then I need Shield of Faith on Lozelle. And for now this should be fine.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I try to hide Astaran in the shadows.
Tricks.
Doesn't work.
What to do?
Okay. So I will go close here, and I will possibly trigger the... Yeah. There's a way, if you have, if you're good with animals, like nature and druid stuff, you can... There's a way to get the old beer cup into your camp as a pet, as you can get a dog or a cat. And yeah, there's a certain way to do it, but you have to be with proficiency and with animals. So unfortunately no sneak attack possible. So let's go just right in here. 7 damage. I don't wanna make him an attack on me. Now Lazelle has to do 8. Miss, it's unfortunate. So I will directly go action search, because he does a lot of damage and I need to get out as much damage as possible on him. That's good. Now he's bleeding. Bleeding means that he will get disadvantage on constitution saving throws.
What should I do?
Inflicting wounds. Inflicting wounds actually... Yeah, I think I will go with inflicting.
Time to meet your maker.
17 is really, really good. So now I could go Sanctuary, but I will keep that for later. Yeah, he goes in Super Saiyan mode. Well, I just wanted to go there. Your fault. Luckily I put Shield on Faith on it. Oh, did Lazelle just do an automatic? I could use a spiritual weapon. Extra damage output here. And I'm just trying to stun her. Daze, that's perfect. Because Daze gives disadvantage on wisdom saving throws and can take reactions and lose dexterity bonus to their armor class. Here we go. That's some good damage. Actually, this is kind of underrated, the spiritual weapon, because it is like... It also can... It has 20 hit points and it will distract the opponent. And it actually gives you, throughout the battle, more attacks and more damage output. Dang. Now I can do... just... I hope that if I kill the old bear, the baby will just go away and leave me. So... Always check here, not your passives, but basically your in your spellbook, your reactions. Always put it on ask, because you don't want to waste something. I will do that setup later. So Lazelle, could I move out? I could actually move out without... Ah yeah, she's dazed. That's good actually.
Can't afford to let up.
Because it worked so good, it works even better now. Perfect. And I will put Sanctuary on Lazelle because one hit and she's dead. So Sanctuary means she cannot be attacked. 10 turns remaining is not completely correct. Yeah, because if she attacks, then Sanctuary will be gone. So she's not even trying to attack her. That was unfortunate, shouldn't happen so fast. 49. I have inflicting wounds as well. Works pretty good against animals and stuff like this.
From you to his dead mother.
Wake, hungry.
A single strike will end his suffering.
So, if you let it live, it will possibly later fight against you with goblins. As a small spoiler, there are situations where you will have to fight against it, but not really stronger, but it's just an extra thing.
You watch speechless as the
fighting chance now.
That, or we've just prolonged its misery.
Let's help her up. I tried to read with it actually.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Oblivious to your present.
It just doesn't care.
Can't afford to stay idle.
She's pretty wrecked.
Eager for battle.
I didn't know if you knew, but yeah, I think I have to kill it, unfortunately. If you kill it immediately, you will get negative points from Shadowheart, and I think also a star. No, a star or not, but
Let's do it.
yeah, I don't want to fight it later, so I just delete the opportunity.
Victory awaits.
This is a good spell. Dex 9. This should do damage.
Have to keep going.
Survival is all that matters.
Not much I can do but healing her and trying to get in the way of it. Here we go. Yeah, I haven't seen that this is of any use. You see, actually, there's an eye on it. I just take it.
On my way.
And here's the Oak Father's Embrace. So undead creatures that hit the wearer receive 1d6 radiant damage, and beasts that will hit the wearer will deal an additional 1d6 damage. So you get kind of vulnerable against animals, but have a bonus against undead, which is within the concept of a warrior priest, maybe a cleric, but
An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
yeah, they are. So let's check if we missed anything here. We got the chest.
More owlbear eggs already hatched.
Heavy stone, where is
No
it?
point in taking these.
No, it's just a stone. There's nothing we can do with it. But there is something here. I think that's it. Here's another skeleton and a backpack. I do like, and I can highly suggest you to just take backpacks if you find them, not only the interiors, but if you press right click and pick up, because you can organize your potions later on to keep your inventory clean. If you wanna or have trouble to keep your inventory clean, you can actually reorganize all the spar, and I won't do that now because it doesn't worth it for such little spells. And but keeping your inventory clean, not like this, is also a big thing to have a relaxed playthrough. What is this about? A lot of heavy stones here, not sure what to do with it. So once we are here in a beautiful cave, I take a quick nap. So long rest, and we'll come back to you in a minute. I do have enough. It looks cool. Anyway, nothing to do here, so I will just hit the sleep button, auto select and full rest, and come back to you in a second.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams
Oh,
and
cutscene.
nightmares.
Guess I'm gonna leave it.
Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe
Oh, here we go.
you just get lucky.
Shit.
Surprise, surprise. An undead, half undead, trying to
No,
hit on a
it's
cleric.
not what it looks like.
Not a good
I
choice.
swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
voice acting of
There, in the
Starren is so
dim
good.
firelight, you see him for what he really is.
Sanguine
a vampire,
hunger.
a slave to sanguine hunger.
Yeah, you can actually just kill him right now, which is pretty funny. But no,
I've never killed anyone.
he's too useful.
Well, it's
Yeah, going through his
A
explanation.
strange sensation courses through you, and you focus on the source of the power.
at best I was. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me. Thank you. I only need a taste.
Nope, not gonna happen.
I swear. No. No, of course. Silly. I'll go and see you in the morning.
Yeah, that's possibly the most elegant way to get out of this. If you let him taste, I don't think it has any positive. Yeah, like you don't become a vampire as such. It is just,
You watch him stalk away.
you know, you get bleeding for 2 or 3 turns and lose some HP, and that's all about it. So, just not going into that. Not sure about if you want to romance or such with him, so you could actually let him bite you.
Morning. Well, I hope there are no bad. Indeed. Of course, I can't summon wolves or. As
well,
for
I'll-
other quirks. Well,
A vampire.
I'd just better not wake in the night to find fangs at my throat.
quite the.
Maybe.
Shall we go?
Okay, that's it. So now I want to sleep. And here we are back again.
Nozelle, how would you punish someone who wronged you? Good
So,
to know.
we just finished this cave with the owlbear in it and got the potion to speak with animals. And now we are going to venture forth and see where we are going. Exsanguinated boar.
Strange. It looks healthy.
Yeah, guess who that was?
Dead.
Astarion was hungry, I guess.
Who cares about some pig? It's dead. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Obviously.
Dead goblins. Dead travelers.
Were they
everyone
heading
dead
to
here.
Druid's Grove?
So I'm just gonna quickly go through all this stuff here. We looted the bridge. Ooh.
Something's waiting up ahead.
Here we go.
Over there! Surround them like! You spotted us!
For now,
It's like they say.
the best
Nobody's
thing to do
skewing
here
a pig what doesn't know he's cooked.
is actually to try to get them on my side.
We got you, so here's how this goes. You take one step further, and we'll fill your front with arrows.
Yeah, don't
Or
think
you
so.
turn around, and your backside gets the same treatment.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you.
So here's actually a really good situation to use your Lilith powers. Quite. Here's a really good situation to use your Lilith powers, actually. That was bad. Really
You're
bad roll.
a true soul.
Your mind
You'll get no.
You fight well, but you're so efficient. Why not have a little fun?
Fun. I fight to win, not to make spectacles.
What a waste. Let's crack it open.
Do you have someone waiting for you?
So
before
this
the
helmet is actually not too bad because momentum means basically that you get more movement speed.
strike strike up conversation.
Always good for someone who has to close
Is
in.
that blood? No, never mind. Can't slow down.
So we want to explore the village to the north. What is that? Buckbear. Yeah, he is an easy target.
Such a grim name.
Oh, he is from sleeping to hard engage in a second.
I'm ready.
Doesn't matter. Don't really need it. And that's all we'll finish. Oh, forgive me.
My way.
Oh, what is that? So, getting ready for some interaction right here.
Can't give up now.
Then a low moan.
Just open the door and bust in.
Whoever's inside doesn't want an audience. And I do.
Well, I don't care. Ooh.
What the hell are you doing?
Apparently we won't. Damn, just attack him. So, commence the battle. Invalid target? Oh boy. Let's see if I can put him to sleep. Too many hit points. Some bad news. So I guess I'm just firing. Yeah, I'm just going into it.
Ready or not?
Trying to get some advantage attacks later. I did some really poor preparation on this one.
Your time has come.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Get out!
Interesting. Yeah, unarming her would be good. Disarming. There it is. Still hits like a train. Damn. Only 9 damage. I need another weapon here. So we will go the great sword. And now I get advantage.
You're mine.
Very good. I could also bite it.
Make it hurt.
So reason being is 17, 16. So get into excellent. I like it still. Save Lavelle. Ah, that was stupid. Actually, Sanctuary, just so you know, it is a skill which will, you know, right now when I fight, I will use Sanctuary. Actually, a stupid move of mine, and I didn't kill it. Surprisingly, she's not killing Lavelle.
In on a bugbear and an ogre.
Disgusting.
Let's just put this behind us. Far behind us.
Well, some rest's better than none. That took the edge off.
So here we gotta be careful. Usually we have some kind of encounter here. I wanna go right or just straight. Anyway, I don't think we can avoid that one here. So we are just going to prepare for battle. What I'm going to do is trying to enhance him a bit.
What's next, I wonder?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
It's a concentration spell and it will hold until the very end. I cannot use spiritual weapon right now because I already used it. Gonna miss that in that fight, but I don't want to make long rests all the time, so try it without. If I fail, I go again. So trying to get the melee guys first. So right now,
Bleed for me.
yeah, inflicting wounds is actually a pretty nice starting spell for, because it has really a damage potential of 30, and even on this hardest play mode, it would be able to kill any one of those if I roll perfectly. So the potential is just great. So let's see what I can do here. Since I'm a war cleric, I should be able to do another action. I need a 14 to hit. I rolled a 10, so I need my guided strike for a +10. Excellent. Trying to push him. So what I'm trying to do now, get the last 2 hit points with my power strike and do some push back here. He will die. Or will fail. Power strike. Activate again for being a fighter. And now I could quarters, so I might sacrifice Lozelle now and stop the three of us running into here. Excellent. Yeah, I could have killed the one with 3 HP left, but issue here is that I can do it with the Sacred Flame because they're pretty high on dexterity, so Sacred Flame won't do much, unfortunately. So I go Fireball. If you go over here, Sacred Flame is actually dex save. You know, it tells you down there. So this is the issue with it. The spell has kind of become a meme, but if you're using it right against undead, and especially weakened enemies or just enemies without much dex, it actually always does damage. Oh, sorry.
May the gods take you first.
And another hit for being a war cleric. Here we go.
I will ascend.
Well, he's still alive. Closing in. I'm here in the shadows, that's why it's actually working. And I'm now going to kill him. I didn't eat the healing, but it was for style reasons. Crazy.
Feel my mistress.
Well done.
The gods are watching me.
Some quick looting. That's okay. So this is Waukeen.
It's been a long day.
Should be, yeah, there's a waypoint. Gonna get that first.
Smoke. Something's burning.
So now for this, I can highly suggest, if you have a similar party setup, maybe you have a strength-oriented character.
You're shouting.
My cleric here is strength 16, so that's totally fine. You could also use Lozelle for it, which has still more movement. So, short quick save.
Grand Duke Ravengard could be inside. Don't just stand there. Push.
Yeah. Let's push. Push it real good. So no, we don't want to waste it. So we go guidance here, which should be always available for such stuff, and I still fail. Come on. I know I didn't. Just didn't fast click it. Yeah, that's the way you do it.
Hurry!
See, yeah, that's my.
Time. Hello? Can you hear me?
It's actually pretty nice atmosphere here. Here you gotta be a bit quick. We don't want to open this door because,
Heat coming off that door. Opening it could spell trouble.
yeah, as you said, heat is coming off the door.
I can't move. Someone help!
Alright. That happens if you do it. Potion of speed won't do much, because you actually don't become faster. Now I'm trying to save this guy.
The fire!
Yeah, we gotta go strength again.
Get this thing off me!
Ooh.
Almost.
Yeah, not sure if we're doing him a favor here. Follow me. He won't do anything else but follow you, because he barely sees anything. So he will come with you. And now we have to be a bit quick. My god. Ah, you gotta go exit turn-based mode. What's going on? Like, he's lethargic. It's nice that I'm actually the only one who's trying to open this. And if you put Lizelle, she could open that doors a lot faster. I actually didn't think about that though. Eventually. Oh well, we don't have really... We can go in that room later, I think. We don't have to go now. I think it should still be available. If not, we miss a bit of loot, but yeah.
Fresh air. At last. Your boldness is a blessing. I'm in your debt.
Yeah, you are, you bet.
Are you alright?
Now listen close. Gauntlet, report to the man and say on you. The rest of you, count the dead.
So
Take
she will
word
be
for
telling me now
sacrifice
to
the
find the...
And you. I
you will
must
see.
ask again for your aid.
Of course.
Please,
Nothing else I gotta do?
rescue Ravengard from his drow captors. The council will reward you for your effort. May I trust you'll see it through?
Yeah, you can come around here. The story, a short spoiler, will lead you to that fate anyway. So, anyway.
A
Just
champion lapse. By the time aid arrives, it might be too
do
the
it, but
will
anyway.
of a hero. Reinforcements.
The reasons I do it is you get a bit upfront. So you could go for the Sparky points right now, which is a rare trident. I haven't kind of figured out who's good in using tridents. It's a versatile weapon, and yeah, if you go lighting build, you can actually do that. This is good for right now any monk or mage or whatever it might be. But I certainly would go for the shooter, because it's always good to have some range shooting. Also, Lizelle. I actually use range attacks on Lizelle quite often, like especially in the first minutes of the fight, to disarm the opponents. So that's a good thing.
Without delay.
Is that blood?
So before we go further, we have to talk to Benren, which is a small side quest without much in it.
Mary! My wife. She was outside.
Okay,
She was well.
tell no
Have
more.
you seen her?
Yeah, I gotta look for her.
Thank you.
Anyway, there's still a bit to do and to loot here, but I will do that later on, because right now the topic of this video was about going into the tollhouse and getting next reinforcements.
Green blouse. Brown hair. That must be Mary. She's not breathing.
Yeah, no shame here. She's dead anyway, won't need it. So Benren will not like it.
Have you found my Mary?
Yeah, she's dead, mate.
No.
No, let's follow him. Unfortunately, the quest does not end here. You kind of have to go.
Oh, Mary. No. Mary, you should have stayed. She follows. Followed. Gone. Thank you. The gods won't listen to me. If I just kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry, she'd still be here. It's for her sister's wedding. We argued. She said I'd never see her again. She was right. How is this? You should have let me burn.
Well, I can throw you back to it, no problem. And now it's really burning. Look at this. Flames all over. Maybe I should have go for the loot. Should have went for the loot. Anyway, too late now. So here in the back alley there's still another side dungeon as a short spoiler, but we will come to that later. I'm still quite not have the level to deal with it. So gonna do that after. There's the bridge. Here's the big bridge. So as for location, we are here at Waukeens Rest. We are down here to the goblin camp, and right now we are going to search for the tollhouse, wherever it might be. So I'm really running out of skills, and we might have a battle ahead here if I see that. Not sure if I want to take pretty short rest. Yeah, not a fan of it, but I'm going to long rest. I will go for it. I don't know.
Still breathing,
I don't have anything available. Let's take a long rest. Let's see what she's gonna
At least things have
fuss
stayed
about.
interesting.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious. I don't know what you mean. It's nothing, really.
Not sure about here. I will try. I don't care about too much here. Critical.
You're not going to let this go, are you? You might wish you had. I worship Shah, the mistress of the night.
Well, as if I
It is
couldn't
my
tell that
holy
by that
mission
look.
to oppose Selune,
The old emo
her
look goes for it.
teachings
So.
and her followers. It hurts. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it.
I don't care.
True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner. All right. As I said, Shah is my patron, my mistress. I assume you've heard of her? Curious. I think I did well by joining you. Most agreeable company. The wound on my
Yeah, we're gonna click through that.
It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terror. I don't think so. But you're sweet to ask. Maybe just be patient the next time you see me wince or cry out. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. I cannot say. I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah.
Alright, that's enough for now. Enough Shadowheart talk. So we're gonna take a quick nap and finish this up. Still a bit to do. I mean, there's really not much about this game which bothers me. Like, it would be amazing if we had like a day and night change in the map. So that would be only one of a few things which I would enjoy having here. But anyway. So let's see where this is going. Too late.
It reeks of brims. You hear what comes
Yeah,
next.
I don't think I need a lot of preparation for this fight.
The realization Gnolls can spawn from the corpses of
No, we gotta actually kill it before it lays eggs. Sorry about that.
You land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still. As the life fades from her eyes, the gnoll within her dies too.
Yeah, Gnolls are actually a bit hard to deal with at points. This would have happened anyway, so just one less now.
Tormented.
Trying to hide here. That worked. Good for us. So here again. This should be a good choice. As you see against animals, it's really doing lots of damage. Deals 3 damage anyway, so that's enough to
Another step forward.
get here, and we could use some swords.
Fury, I am death.
Actually not sure, they should actually be awake and be attacking. And Gnolls come out of them usually, but I didn't know what I did. That is not triggering. Like if you try to deal with it otherwise, you have Gnolls coming out of it, so... Here it is. This is the tollhouse I was talking about.
Whatever killed those Gnolls might be nearby. Careful.
Yeah, these are some really shady dudes over here. That's good.
Welcome to rest here. Who's there? Please, keep your distance. You're welcome to shelter here, but we've grave injuries to tend to. A devil, the most deadly foe we've yet encountered. We are paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice. He sent us after an infernal being, straight out of the Nine Hells, hiding in the form of a one-horned tiefling.
Cool story.
Countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her. She ran toward the river when she saw we were merely wounded, not dead. Doubt she must pay for her crimes. This is the sword of justice, blessed by Tyr. I've wielded it since I swore my oath. It's all I have, but it's yours if you stop her. Bring me her head, and Tyr will consider her crimes repaid. May the just God guide.
So let's see. There are some pretty shady dudes actually. Not sure about all this. Who's she?
Need any supplies?
Yeah,
Few
water.
mouths to feed now. 2. Both stalwarts of the Lord of Justice sent us. Talk to Anders if you want the details. I don't have it in me to recount the whole.
Let's see what you got. So we can sell off all the trash we have found. And forgot to use the wares. Always, if I can find them, I always buy supply packs. Anyway, let's go.
In tears now.
Yeah, I bet. So what we're going to do is close the door.
Watch the shadows.
Astarion will be right here.
Eager for battle.
Lazel is possibly strong enough to get hold of one.
I've got a long road ahead.
Spiritual weapon could be useful. Not having it available doesn't do much either. So let's go for a fight, shall we?
What to do?
Violence hasn't gone unnoticed. It's about to be returned in kind.
Yeah, inflict wounds is such a good skill for clerics. Really good damage output, and now I'm blocking the door. Astarion's miss was unfortunate, but yeah, possibly
Choice but to
still
keep going.
one level too low for this fight. So doesn't go as I want to. There you go again, 21 damage. Jesus.
Oh, action, not reaction.
Oh, that shouldn't have happened. She apparently walked out on the balcony before I engaged the fight. So as I was supposed to kill her now. This is going to take now much longer than it should be, but yeah, I didn't pay attention. Sometimes she walks out of the balcony. You certainly should have her in the room in order to, like, Lazel can handle her, to engage first. So now Sanctuary on Astarion. Reason for that is Sanctuary holds 10 turns unless you the person in the sanctuary will attack, and the Sovereign will need like 1 round to heal up. He will not have any actions available. So he doesn't die directly again, I will just take Sanctuary on him.
Dance macabre.
See, just healing him. She will make this fight a lot longer now, but happens. It's a good example for you of how not to do it, so make sure she's locked in the room and doesn't go on the balcony. So once you have engaged the fight in the main room, you should immediately engage in the second room as well, because there is no turn based in that moment, and she just moves as normal.
I'm not going to last much longer.
Break them.
That will take some time now. So yeah, just in between the fight, if you like this series, just consider subscribing. I'm happy to receive any like or comment. It really helps the channel, as I'm just starting out even more. It's really important to get good feedback, or even proper feedback, even though you don't like the videos. Just give me some constructive feedback so I can make stuff better next time. I'm still in question whether I should let it running, like the running, or just play them, as well as for the dialogues. For now I have like something, so the important cutscenes you will see, and the rest I will just take quickly. Yeah, so I'm basically right now out of spells and have to do it just
Blood comes easy these days.
the violent way, basically crunching through these two opponents.
Breathe deep and move.
I'd let you dead.
Can't even catch my breath. Best be on my way.
Let's end this. Got to press on. These are
me. On the move.
Never a dull moment. Light on my feet.
Jesus. So yeah, that's what happens on Tactician if you play sloppy and just don't pay attention to details. It might look easy, the fights, but now you saw what happens just because one opponent could basically leave the area before I could handle her and lock her down in a corner or something. And this fight became suddenly really messy. And now I don't even have a ladder to go up. It's no good. I can't even jump up. I would have to go completely through the interior. I could just try to heal Lazelle by throwing a potion and hoping that.
No time to waste on death.
Oh, she comes down.
Take me.
That's a bug actually, but that's good. That will force the opponent to come towards me now. Lucky. And there she comes. Excellent. Now in range for everything. Hope I can kill her.
Shall we cut and run? Feel that?
That should work. That was a lot harder than it should have been.
One step at a time.
Yeah, that's like a 5-minute fight stretched into a 20-minute fight. Sorry, guys. Let's now go and look for something. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching for now. I'm just gonna leave us with the cutscene of finding Karlach. And there's the key. In the next part of this playthrough, I will show you what the key does, and we will venture forth to clear the wasteland around Waukeen and see what happens there, and show you a side dungeon, and we still left something in the burned building. So we will go for that soon. And yeah, if you have any comments or critique, please leave them here, and happy to receive it. And also make sure to really stay tuned on the channel, because very soon I'm going to do a dark paladin playthrough with an evil half orc, and I will just do the most evil things imaginable.
This is the devil.
Now I'm going to
you've been
leave you with
tasked to
the
kill.
cutscene here. See.
Steady on, soldier. That's the stuff. Oh, fuck me. It's you, from the Nautiloid. Please tell me I found you before those so-called paladins of Tyr did. Me, none. They're the ones chasing me down. But believe me, these so-called paladins are anything but. They...
A great heat roars through you. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus.
What was that? Fuck's sake. Mountains as far as the eye can see. Guess that explains the voices. From that peek I got into your head, you've made some inroads trying to get the thing sorted. But alas, no joy. I'm Karlach. And you are... Well met, soldier. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? A little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, the latest yappy little dog she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladin. You did? That's incredible. You ought to let me return the favor. We can team up, evict this parasite, and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
I don't know about you guys, but I found her somewhat...
Over her shoulder and carry me to safety.
I found her somewhat adorable. Welcome to the team. Okay guys and girls, hope to see you next time. Bye bye for now.
Now we're talking. Hang on though. Looks like you got enough backup at your side. Not sure there's room for me. Alright, sure. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?